Hello everyone, this is one video that I was meant to do years and years ago, because originally I intended to do this just about his 80s singles, because back in the 80s I already bought nearly all of them. But as time went on, there was always some reason not to do this video, and I started finding more and more, pun intended, singles, and then eventually I decided to also include the blues era singles. So now I should have all of Gary Moore's UK singles from 1978 to 1995, but it wouldn't surprise me if it would turn out that there's even more singles. I do know that there are singles like the Swedish live single released for the live video in 1988, but these should be all UK singles, and I do have a few singles similar to that Swedish live single, and I will mention those once they come around. So let's get started, and first one is Back on the Streets, back with track 9. And I do know that this was issued with a picture sleeve, but I personally have never seen a picture sleeve myself. Then next one is Parisian Walkways, back with Fanatical Fascist. And this one unfortunately is very, very crackly, so maybe a cleaning would do good with that one. Next one is a bit of an oddity. This one is Spanish Guitar, back with instrumental version of Spanish Guitar. Then we move on to the G-Force singles, and first one is Hot Gossip, back with Because of Your Love. Then You, back with Trust Your Lovin'. Then White Knuckles, Rockin' and Rollin', back with I Look at You. And then it's the first 12-inch, which is credited as Gary Moore and Friends. This is Nuclear Attack, back with Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood and Run to Your Mama. This is Oddity one-off single from 1981. The next one was also an oddity. When I found this single, I had no idea which one this one was. I mean, to which release this was connected with. I thought that this would have been issued with the in connection with the Rocking Every Night live album, but it turned out it wasn't. And this includes 3 live tracks. This is Rocking Every Night, Back on the Streets, and Parisian Walkways. So yeah, I had to even Google to find out which release this one was, and it turned out that this one was a bonus single issued with I think it was first 25,000 copies of Corridors of Power. So obviously now I claim that my copy is one of those first 25,000. Next one is Always Gonna Love You, back with Cold Hearted. And then Falling in Love with You, back with instrumental version. And this one has got the comic sleeve, but the sleeve, last time I took it out, I found out that it's so fragile that it might tear apart if I would open that one up, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, next one is Hold On to Love, back with Devil in Her Heart, again with a picture, poster sleeve. And next one I am going to show you. This one is Empty Rooms, back with Nuclear Attack. And although it's probable that you're not going to see these, but first of all, it does come with the picture sleeve single, and inside the poster is Gary Moore Family Tree, which you probably can't read. But hopefully you will see at least something. Hold on. Okay, next one is Shapes of Things, back with Blinder. And this piece I used to play a whole lot. The next one is Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood, back with She's Got You. And this one is connected with the Dirty Fingers album. Next one is Empty Rooms, long version, Out of My System, Parisian Walkways Live, and Empty Rooms Summer 1985 version. And then it's Gary Moore and Phil Lynott, Out in the Fields, back with Military Man. And this Military Man I have also played a whole lot, though not so much back in the time of this release, but a few years ago, for some reason, I started playing a whole lot. Next one is, I believe, only a Scandinavian single release, although it's pressed in West Germany. This one is Listen to Your Heartbeat, back with Out of My System. Not a great single choice for single in my opinion. I do understand that it's a ballad, but in my opinion it's the worst track on this Run for Cover album. Okay, next we move on to the Wild Frontier album, and the pre-release for it was Over the Hills and Far Away, extended version, also 7-inch version, Crying in the Shadows, and live version of All Messed Up. And it's a gatefold sleeve. And next one I believe is Wild Frontier, double 7-inch single, 7-inch version, Run for Cover live version, Wild Frontier live, and Murder in the Skies live. And it's a gatefold, but once again I'm not going to open it up. Next one is Friday on My Mind, 12-inch version, the cool rap version, which is bloody awful, and Reach for the Sky live version. And then The Loner live version, The Loner studio version, and Johnny Boy. And then Take a Little Time, again double 7-inch single, back with Out in the Fields, All Messed Up live, and Thunder Rising live. Again a gatefold. And then we move on to After the War single, and this one I have 2 copies of, Ordinary single version and gatefold single version. And on the B side is this thing called Love. Then it's Ready for Love, Edit, and Wild Frontier live. And then this next one I believe was only issued in Canada, and this is Lead Clones, Edit, back with Speak for Yourself. Here's the label. Okay, and then Living on Dreams remix, back with The Messiah Will Come Again. And then we move on to the blues era, Still Got the Blues for You album. And first one is the title track, Back with Left Me with the Blues. Then Oh Pretty Woman featuring Albert King, back with King of the Blues. Then Walking by Myself, back with live version of Still Got the Blues for You. Then Too Tired featuring Albert Collins, back with Texas Strut. Then it's a Spanish only promo single, Moving On. And then we move on to the After Hours album, Cold Day in Hell, back with All Time Low. Then Story of the Blues, back with Moving On Down the Road. Then with B.B. King, Since I Met You Baby, back with The Hurt Inside. Separate Ways, back with Only Fool in Town. And then we move on to the Blues Alive album, Parisian Walkways 93, and Still Got the Blues live. And finally, our 4-track EP, Need Your Love So Bad. Need Your Love So Bad edit, back with World Keep On Turning acoustic version, The Same Way acoustic version, and Stop Messing Around acoustic version. And that was the final single. Okay, I managed to do this under 15 minutes. Okay, hope that was all. Hope you liked this. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment. Bye.